okay.
Okay.
We're live.
You did it.
We're live on
Oh.
Instagram and Facebook Live. You know, I get excited every day when that happens because I think my technical skills are limited, okay?
No.
They're probably a little more progressive than most people who are in my demographic. That's polite for age category, okay? And so every so often I try to do this and it doesn't happen. And then I have to start over again. Then I consult with my technical advisor, Caroline, and suddenly everything is wonderful again. So here
Alan.
we
You're
are.
a good student.
Alan,
Yes.
do this.
Do what? Okay.
Don't ask.
Okay, don't ask. Here she Here she is. The woman of the moment, Suzanne Summers.
He had a little thing hanging out of his nose.
Did you have to say that?
I thought it was a little bit of fuzz.
Well, there are people eating dinner. Or they were eating dinner.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. Here we are again. The reason that I've left the door open is because we're between high tide and low tide when things aren't quite as noisy as they are when we're at high tide and the waves are crashing. So if it starts getting a little too noisy and you can't hear Madam, just let me know. Close the door.
So, we wake up every morning and we turn on the news. And Alan said, I want us to stop watching so much news. And I said, okay, I'd actually like to stop watching so much news. I would just like to watch it first thing in the morning and then not watch it all, just get the highlights of the day. And then not watch it during the day, which we haven't been, and then turn it on again after the show just to see what the wrap-up for the day is. So I adhered to those principles this morning, and I turned on the TV, and I can hardly say it, Olivia Newton-John, which you all know, died today. And it's a sisterhood you don't want to belong to. And 25 years ago when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, she was a great comfort to me, and I to her. You like to know somebody else is going through something similar. And what I liked about her and the way she handled her disease was she wanted to do it naturally, which I agree with. She also never felt sorry for herself. She never complained. You never heard her talk about, is it painful? I don't know. It wasn't for me. But I've just been thinking about her all day, and we're both from the same era. She was 70s and Grease, and I was 70s and Three's Company. And I'm very, very sad. So rest in peace, Olivia. You did a lot of good. You never complained. You made it possible for us to know that you can live with breast cancer, that cancer is manageable. And you managed it for a long time, I think for 35 years. So I wish you were here today so I could hug you one last time. But I've been wondering this last year, she lives in Malibu most of the time. I live in Malibu. And she hasn't been around. I haven't seen her. And the last time I went to a barbecue, I said to some girls that knew her, have you seen Olivia? And I remember the one girl went, I said, what does that mean? She goes, So I kind of knew something was up. She loved her husband. He loved her. He spoke so devotedly towards her today. And she was here. She gave us a lot of joy, and she was fun to look at. She was childlike, and she had a beautiful voice. And I'm very sorry she's gone. A good one. Goodbye, Olivia. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my hat. I didn't put it on to talk about Olivia because I thought it would be too yellow. But today is all about lemons. So here come the lemons. Okay.
You look great in a hat.
Did you know he likes me in hats?
Yeah, I do. Some people look stupid with hats. You look incredible in that.
Well, thank you, Alan. It's not the hat I'd normally choose to wear with my red shirt, but I'm on vacation and I have a very
That's right.
limited wardrobe. And I thought
Well,
that
hold it.
lemon,
You have a little yellow there and those little flowers.
little yellow. I thought Lemon Tuesday was, or what's today? Friday? No,
But today is Monday.
Monday. I thought this was last Monday. That's when we had dinner at Bruce and Caroline's house, and I wore it for that show. And she said, "Do you have something lemon to wear for the lemon show?" And I said, "Isn't this it?" So anyway, yeah. Hi, Caroline.
It kind of looks. If you told me those flowers on your blouse were lemons, I would believe you.
They're lemons.
Yeah. So you have your lemon shirt on.
I do. And we have all these lemon. I didn't know we had so many products with lemons in it. The first product I look at that has lemons in it is the Meyer Lemon Olive Oil. Let's call it Meyer Lemon Gold. It's so incredible. If you use this in cooking, when it's still artichoke season. What? You want to hold it?
No, I don't have to. I would just say turn the label around
Okay.
so that we can all see it.
The simplest thing you can do with Meyer Lemon Olive Oil is steam your artichoke. And when it's steamed so that the leaves are soft, pull them out and then put the cooked artichokes on a plate to cool off. And then scoop out the funky stuff inside, and so that it's like an empty well. And then I like to cut it in half and brush it with the lemon olive oil and some sea salt and grill it on the grill pan. Oh, it's so good. And then when you take it off the hot pan, just add a little more of the olive oil. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's so good. Or on any salad, it's amazing. Any pasta, it's amazing. It's amazing. All of our olive oils are great, but this one seems to be the one we run out of quickest. It's so great. What do you think of it,
It's
Al?
my favorite. I mean, they're all so good, but
It's mine too.
I think it's because acid pairs so beautifully with rich things like meat or cheeses, and it also is bright and so wonderful with vegetables. So it really, I mean, that's why we use lemon so much, right? So
Yep.
to have the lemon and the oil together it's wonderful.
Perfect. Here you go, Al. Al drinks it from the bottle,
Yep.
having trouble standing up. There it is.
And we recently planted a Meyer lemon tree.
Only one?
Well, actually I also planted a Eureka lemon tree. And there's another lemon tree that I want to get. I've never seen it at a nursery. It's called the Ponderosa lemon. And the lemons are the size of basketballs. And
Why do
they're
you want
so-
them that big?
Because it's just a beautiful tree.
That's like this?
Yeah. Yeah, incredible. The weight of these lemons brings the branches down to the ground. It's like a sculpture.
What's the deal today, Al?
Well, the big deal today is 25% off site-wide, and the promo code is lemon25 at SuzanneSummers.com,
Including the Meyer Lemon olive oil?
including everything.
Wow. Well, the other thing that's incredible is the Eco Cleaner. I don't know how to tell you this. Like, you really want this. You really do. You just smoosh it on anything, and it does the job. It's so incredible. I even want to read to
You
you
used to clean everything.
everything.
I mean, I usually have one cleaner now.
I do too. I have this and the spot remover.
Well, Caroline, if you recall, last Friday, you cleaned my sweater, my pink sweater,
Oh, that's right.
on camera.
And he's still wearing
I
it,
did.
Caroline.
What a demo.
Here's what's
I
in it.
clean my stoves with this. I clean
I
my
do too.
counters. I clean my windows, my glass, bathrooms, kitchen.
There's purified water, sodium lauryl methyl isethionate. How do you say that? Isethionate. Cocoa. Oh my God. Cocoa propyl hydrococoa sultane.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to show this.
Okay.
Okay, now the reason I'm showing this is
That's the concentrate.
this is the concentrate,
Right.
and it's a whole lot of it. Okay, what you do is you take like a couple of capfuls and put it in this thing, okay, and it'll last you forever.
A year.
Forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just was running out of it, and I thought, oh dear, I'm out of it. And then I thought, no, I've got a whole bottle left. I just have to go fill it up again. You put like that much in it, and then the rest water. And it, if you want it stronger, you can get it stronger, but you don't really need it. It cleans everything. It's so great. And
Yeah, and if you use too much of it, there's a recipe on the side of the bottle depending on what you want to clean. But you really don't need to overuse it because it gets filmy if you use too much. It's a wonderful product.
so don't use too much. What manufacturer tells you that? Don't use too much. Okay, what Ellen and I couldn't figure out why you included this. This is activated charcoal. What's lemony about that?
It has a lemon zest scent.
Oh, this is so great for, like, if you've got blackheads and things like this, or if you've got man skin where you really want to get in there and really clean it. This is really good. Just activate it with a little water, and it's so great.
Actually, we have to thank our dear friend Larry Flax.
Yeah.
For giving us the idea to create a charcoal line, which we actually did it for men, but it didn't work for men. It works for women buying it for their man.
Hand wash. You think, oh, hand wash. I keep this right next to my sink. Remember me, I have a little oval silver tray, and I have that, and I have this. These two things on the silver tray. This is the lemon verbena hand wash, and this is the lemon verbena hand lotion. And when you wash your hands, when you're in the powder room, you use the hand wash, and then you put the lotion on right away because it's right there. It's real convenient, and your hands never dry out. It's such great stuff. It smells so great. It's filled with such great things. And then we've got the same thing in the large hand lotion, large body wash.
Yeah, the large one is the body wash.
Right.
The small one is the hand wash.
Right. But frankly, I use them both for the same
Okay,
thing.
so Paula Jones said,
Yeah.
I guess she's referring to the Eco cleaner. My husband used it yesterday to clean the inside of his dirty ranch truck. Has not been cleaned in 4 years. It
I
was
love that.
so dusty inside.
And
It cleaned up so great.
how great.
Yeah.
That's great. It seems like a guy thing, isn't it? Guys just like to go like that.
I'd like to have a ranch truck.
You know what I'd like to... Can I buy you a truck? Because you've said you've wanted a truck for a long time. I like trucks. I would love to get you a truck. I don't know where we'd go in it, but we'll figure out somewhere.
Well, we can go anywhere.
Anywhere.
Trucks are great. And I know exactly the truck I want, but I'm not going to tell you
Why?
because then you'll get it for me for my birthday or something.
I will.
The problem is
Your
that
birthday's a year from now, so you don't have to worry.
we don't have any room for a truck. You had me get rid of my old Cadillacs, remember?
Yeah, I wish we had that because that was like low to the ground.
But you have an Escalade, which is an SUV, which is basically a truck.
A truck.
That's right.
We're kind of needing a new one, Al.
Pardon me?
We're kind of needing a new...
You know, I love this. It's 12 years old. I just passed the 100,000 mark. I'm going for 200,000.
Okay.
You know, it's amazing. American cars, really. I've only ever bought American cars. Once I bought a foreign car, and I won't tell you what it was because I don't want to badmouth the company. But things kept going. It was very expensive. It was the most expensive, most money I've ever spent on a car. And things kept going wrong. Like the rear window would not, once you put it down, it wouldn't go up. And then I was driving it on the freeway and it was pouring rain and the rain came in and messed up the upholstery. And
Put
then,
your mute on, Caroline.
And then the aerial wouldn't go up. And finally when it went up, it wouldn't go down. And I kept sending this thing in. Oh, and also I went for a drive with my mother in the desert. And I heard a kunk, 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 kunk. And it wasn't good, so I decided to drive home quickly, which I did. We got to the top of the driveway and the car went boop.
Which car was this?
I don't want to say the name of the car.
What color was it?
It was gray.
And it was ours. It was ours?
It was our car.
We haven't had that many cars, so.
Well, I had to put a new engine in because
Oh.
the water pump, whatever,
Oh.
who knew it had a water pump, the water pump broke. And I guess the water pump has something to do with keeping the engine from overheating or something. And it was hot outside, it was summertime. Anyway, that was the first and last foreign car I ever bought. I really believe, as an immigrant to this country, I believe in buying America.
He does.
Really?
He does.
Whenever
You
I
are the
can.
most loyal American I know.
Well, that's the way it is with immigrants that
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, we come here for a better life, and not that I came from a place where things were terrible. They weren't. They were wonderful.
It would actually be better now
Okay.
if you were in Canada to leave.
Well, they're having a rough time there.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was something I wanted to read here. So Grand Mag says, I got 3 of the same product I ordered, plus I didn't receive other stuff I ordered. They handled it immediately with greatest customer service. Okay.
Okay, but sorry for the pre-screw up.
Well, you know, the thing is, when you're sending out thousands of things every day, something's, bound to go wonky.
Yeah.
And I guess it depends, but with the people who work in the warehouse, I applaud them because they have to go from place to place in the warehouse, picking the products up and putting them in one package.
That would be hard.
That'd be very hard. So I applaud those people. Okay, they're dedicated. And, we all have a bad day.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not me.
Not me.
Not me.
You have a bad day sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You had
But-
a bad day. 2
Oh,
days
yeah, I
ago.
had food poisoning.
Yeah.
That was awful. He didn't have, we ate the same thing, and nobody we were with got sick. I got sick in the middle of the night. I've never had that. It was
That was
violent.
awful. It was violent.
Yeah, yeah. And there's nothing he could do, and he felt so bad, and but there was nothing you could do.
Well, the good thing was, obviously, it wanted to get out of your body, and it didn't want to waste any time doing
Did it ever?
Yeah.
Wow. When it decides it's coming, it's coming.
So, for folks who just joined us, today it's 25% off site-wide. The promo code is LEMON25. And we also, everything that we're featuring today is lemon.
Yeah.
Okay? We have the Eco Cleaner,
That's why I'm in a lemon hat.
which is citrus scented. We have the Meyer Lemon Olive Oil, which
So
I
great. Hold it up. Give it to
chug
me.
a lot. There
This,
you
this will rock your world. This puts you in another category as a cook. This is incredible.
go. We have the Suzanne Organics Activated Charcoal Mask that is lemon zest. We also are featuring the body wash, which is lemon verbena.
Yep.
We're featuring the Nourishing Body Lotion, which is lemon verbena. We're featuring the hand lotion, which is lemon verbena. We like lemon verbena. And we're featuring the hand wash that is also lemon verbena. And the, what is this?
Well, I wanted to ask
Volcanic-
Caroline, what's the recovery mask for? Does it have lemon in it?
It should be the charcoal mask.
And
Yeah,
that,
that's what I've
and it
got
is,
here.
yeah.
The charcoal mask and the charcoal scrub are both lemon scented.
And
Both
then
like
there's,
a lemon zest.
and then there's
fragrance.
the lemon.
Oh yeah. Well, the volcanic charcoal scrub has lemon zest. Or for our French audience, fromage au charbon volcanique.
And this is the lemon blossom perfume oil. And it's not a
I
perfume.
love that.
Yeah, the fact that I can wear tons of this and he doesn't react because he's so allergic. Want to put some on?
Sure. Yeah, I love this.
I do too.
I put it all over my face, actually.
I wish you could see him. Come here and show them your face now.
I should show my face now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you're supposed to put a little under your nose. Look what he does.
It's sort of close quarters here.
Yeah.
Okay, here I come. Okay.
Backed into the...
Okay.
Okay, lean
Okay.
down in so they see how cute you are.
I don't know how cute I am,
See
but
how,
here.
see how oily his face is? That's all lemon oil. But you smell great.
Most people put it like behind their ears and on their wrists, but
And-
Alan, he just likes to put it wherever. 'Cause
No.
that's Al.
Yeah.
Well, I put it wherever on my body I might come in contact with somebody else.
Oh my gosh, you really did. Ew,
All over his face.
Al. Ew. Why did you do that?
Because he's like a 4-year-old.
What?
Ew.
If you handed this to a 4-year-old, isn't that what they would do?
Yeah,
They'd lick
but
it.
it's essential
Oh.
oil. Like,
Yeah, it's strong.
They would lick it.
Yeah, don't lick me. No. How about-
but you're helping the light because that backlight is so strong that it's making your picture blurry. So now I can see you a little better with your greasy face in there with Suzanne.
Should we, yeah, should we close the back light?
You can't.
A curtain?
No, you look great.
No, it looks great.
Yeah.
It's just, there's just backlight. See, like now I can see that, you know, the iPhone, like for a second it made the ocean blue and now it's just back on. You just have a lot of backlight. You can scoot your chair a hair bit forward if you wanted to.
Can't.
Okay.
It's as
That's
close
fine.
as we can get.
Okay. That looks great.
Okay.
You look like an angel. You're just kind of all haloed.
Okay. Like
What's that
this.
song about Angel?
There are a lot of songs
A
about
50s.
angels.
50 song? Angel something?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, with that slow dancing.
How did I get your lemon oil on my glass of lemonade? Did you notice the theme, Caroline? We drink lemonade.
I saw that.
Yeah. It's very good.
Smart.
It tastes bad to have lemon oil on your lemonade glass.
How did that happen?
I don't know. But it's
Wow.
on my lips now. I have a feeling that I touched my lips with it. It's not great tasting.
There you go.
It's not supposed to be eaten.
Wow. Looks like someone licked your shoulder.
I wonder who.
I don't know.
Huh.
Some person just came by
Yeah.
and saw your exposed shoulder,
Yeah.
which is beautiful,
Yeah.
and decided to give it a little
I
lick.
wonder who that was.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, Pammy
Pammy?
wants to know, Pammy, if you have any nice stories about Olivia Newton-John.
I've known her ever since the beginning. Grease came out around the same time as Three's Company, and so especially back then when there wasn't so much content, you would run into one another at press things and, you know, publicity and all that. And I don't have anything specific except that she was always nice, just like you would imagine she would be. She was never stuck up. She was never braggy or anything. She was just a lovely person. I really was deeply, deeply moved this morning when I heard it. I could hardly talk, and I was wishing she would know that I actually really did care about her, and I love the relationship she had with her husband, and she lived a great life. She lived over there, here in Malibu, and then she lived up there in Malibu, and she's lived near us a lot over the years.
So Suzette Lyons Goron said, "Call me Angel in the morning." So now Suzette, if you want to be called Angel in the morning,
How nice.
and you have a significant other in your life, then you order him or her or it to call you Angel in the morning. That's it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have our little mornings when we do things.
You're so sweet. You kiss me awake.
Yep,
Imagine, he kisses me awake.
yep. Why not?
It's wonderful. I love it.
Okay.
I never get tired of being with you.
Well, that says something really important.
Yeah.
And I never get tired of being with you. We're together 24 hours a
I
day
know.
and have been nonstop for 42 years.
I thought it was 44.
Well, let me think. No, it was four. No, you're thinking of 54, which was the beginning of this relationship.
How long have we been married?
We've been married for 47. So we've been married for 45, wait, just a moment, what is this? This is, we've been married for 45 years.
And then we've been together for 55 or 54?
54, we rehearsed for the first.
Look what you're doing. You're taking all that stuff off your face now and washing it on your pants. Wiping it on your pants.
I'm doing what?
All the oil that's on your face, you're
Yeah.
wiping it off because it kind of subconsciously bothers you.
No, not at all.
And then you've been rubbing your pants with it.
Oh, well, I want, in case someone wants to smell my pants. You never know. You never know who's out there, okay?
I'm so happy you like that sweater.
I love this sweater.
It's all he
thank you.
wears is this sweater.
Yeah, I love it. And it
It's the
gets
pink one I
dirty.
gave. Yeah, and then Caroline
And then
cleans it
Caroline-
on him.
She takes the Eco Cleaner, multi-surface, citrus scented, and she cleans it for me.
Do you, Caroline, spray it on spots the night before you wash it to make sure that it will lift?
Well, I always, when I'm using it as a spot remover, you spray it on and then you have to agitate. You know,
Yeah,
spot
yeah.
removal, you put, because Suzanne's Eco Cleaner and her spot remover, they both break down organic matter using, I don't know what natural ingredients, but it breaks down organic matter such as dirt or, makeup or whatever it is. So you spray it on and then you get like a white cloth and you just rub it and agitate it. And if you don't see the stain come up, keep doing it. And then I'll usually throw something in the wash.
It's so
But I
great.
always like to make sure the stain is pulled up before I throw it in the wash because, once you dry it, it sets.
I know.
But it's an amazing product. I love your natural cleaning products.
I do too. Love them.
I got rid of my oven cleaner. I got rid of my cleanser. I got rid of my shower tile cleaner.
Wow.
I got rid of my Windex. Sorry, I shouldn't use brand name. I got rid of my glass cleaner. I got rid of what I was using on the floors, and I use this. You just realize what cons we are in thinking that we need a different item for each thing.
Right, and
Clean
it
is clean.
makes under your sink much neater.
Yes.
Well, it says that here. Great for any surface: windows, counters, floors, stovetops, bathtubs, bathroom, dishes, cars, and more. Contains no petroleum solvents, no ammonia, no chlorine, no nitrates, no phosphates, no carcinogens. Did you hear that? No carcinogens. No animal products, no alcohol, no sulfates, no PEGs, no parabens. When you
It's
listen,
also good for the environment.
And good for-
So,
yeah, when-
it flushes.
yeah, you're absolutely right. When you listen to what's not in it, and then you think, you mean all that other stuff I use has it in it, and you wonder why people are sick. You can't put poison in. Here is the olive oil. I love it. I love it. I don't ever saute with this though, because it's too valuable. I use my extra virgin olive oil that's less expensive than the olive oil that we have. But I use it as a finishing sauce for putting over vegetables after they've been cooked. It's even great on baked potato. Scoop it all up and add a little olive oil and then sea salt. You can't go wrong with it. Every time I put any food ingredient with the lemon verbena olive oil. Is it lemon verbena? No. Meyer lemon, not lemon verbena. It just makes everything taste so great. Even over a steak. Just pour it over a steak. It's so great. Any one of the olive oils are great for that.
You know, there was, I wonder, you know, where names come from.
Where do they come from?
Well, think about Meyer Lemon. There was probably a guy by the name of Meyer
Uh-huh.
who figured out how to grow a lemon tree,
Good.
okay, and he named it
Meyer lemon. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna check Google,
Okay.
okay, because maybe we've discovered something here, information that we could impart to people who are with us today. Okay?
Check it out.
Okay.
It's exciting.
All right. Google.
I looked up what did Gutfeld say about Suzanne Summers, and it said nothing. We were at a party the other night, and the guy said, I heard Gutfeld talking about you. So I said, what? He goes, I don't know. So I looked
Here's
it
an
up.
answer from masslab.com.
What's that?
The Meyer lemon, named for Frank Meyer, who discovered them over 100 years ago, is a cross between a lemon and possibly some variety of orange.
Did you all hear that?
Yeah, a guy by the name of Frank.
That's right. Frank Meyer.
Frank Meyer.
He discovered it over 100 years ago.
But where?
A cross between a lemon and possibly some variety.
No wonder
of
they're so
orange.
good.
Yeah.
You can't buy them in a grocery store because they don't they have no shelf life.
Well, it's a very thin skin.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So
Well, there
they,
you go, Frank Meyer.
yeah. Did you know Frank Meyer?
I wish I had actually.
Yeah.
It was over 100 years ago. A few more years, and I probably would have known him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you look really spectacular today.
Did you?
Yeah, well, you know, the hat, it's like there's something about the hat.
He likes hats.
Okay? It's just, I don't know what it is. It's sort of, it's charming, and it's sexy,
Okay.
and it's sort of, it tops you off. Okay?
Okay.
And how do you like being topped off?
Should we sell them?
Should, oh. Oh. You mean go into the hat business?
Well, they fit pretty much everybody.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know how they do that, but it's true. Yeah. Well, they'll tell us if they want hats. And then we'll decide if we're going into the hat business.
Okay.
Yeah. But I love hats on you.
You do, I know.
That's why I buy all your hats.
Last 2 weeks ago, I probably got 9 hats in the mail. The only one you did get me is a purple one.
Yeah, well, I'll get that for you. And then also that little thing with
The Fascinator.
the fascinator.
Let me tell you something about the Fascinator. I like it to be all one color.
Oh.
The one you gave me is pink with turquoise something. There was too much going on.
Oh. Well, I certainly can apologize for that. Okay? If I had known that,
Yeah.
okay, if I'd known that, okay, I would not have gotten that for you. It's just that I saw it on a model, and she looked a little bit like you, and I thought, wow, it looks great on her, it'll probably look great on Suzanne.
Probably. You're probably right.
So I got it for you, and now you're telling me that it wasn't...
I wore
right.
it, but I looked at the picture of it after the show, and I thought, oh, too much, too much, too much. I had on a sequin top, which you didn't like, and
No, I didn't like that top.
no, it didn't fit right, did it?
And I didn't buy it for you either.
No, you didn't.
No.
I'm going to give it away.
I know that you bought it because you thought, wow, sequin top.
And off one shoulder and pink, and I thought, and then this hat came in with the feathers, the Fascinator, and I thought, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Anyway, I'm looking at all this lemon stuff here. And these are all the things that I most often grab first. I love the body wash and the hand wash. I love it. And Alan is at it again with the lemon oil. I have some really nice perfume that was given to me by the guy who made it. Really nice. And I had to give it away because Alan can't be around it. And I couldn't give it to anyone in the family because if they wore it, when he was around it, he would get so allergic. You're just a delicate flower, Al.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, not in every respect.
Your eyes are doing much better. You're not blinking.
Well, what does that mean?
You're calm.
Yeah, I am calm.
You're very calm.
Well, we took that test the other day.
Yeah.
Was you put your finger in this thing,
Yeah.
and it tells you, what's going on.
Did it tell you were calm?
Yeah.
What did mine tell me?
Other things.
Manage my stress?
You have a little stress going on, yeah.
I think it's until I'm completely healed.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
Yeah. Pain is stressful.
Well, there, June Ann Salazar says, your hats are gorgeous and sexy as you.
Thank you, June Ann.
And Lorene Binion says, Susan looks good in the hat she's wearing.
Thank you.
Binion. There was a guy by the name of
Who
Binion.
owned a casino?
He owned a casino in downtown Las
Vegas or Reno?
No, I think it was.
I think it was Vegas.
It was Vegas.
Yeah.
Downtown Vegas, and he was famous for taking any bet. If someone walked in there and wanted to bet $1 million, he would accept the bet. Or $2 million or $3 million, it didn't matter. And he did really great, but something weird happened with the family. I can't remember. Somebody was whacked.
Did you see? Really? Like in dead?
Yeah. I don't know who or what happened. I don't remember.
Stuff like that used to happen in Vegas. And they would find bodies out in the desert. Can you imagine?
I know a story about that I heard from one of the
Security
Vegas
guys?
Security guys. Because when we started working in Vegas in 1980, and the security guys would walk us to the showroom every night, because we couldn't find our own way walking under the hotel. And they all carried big guns. They don't do that anymore. I think they have armed security, but they look like gamblers. And so we heard all the stories about hanging guys by their ankles over the side of the building because they owed a lot of money.
Don't do that.
Yeah. But that was the way business was done then. It was because it was the casinos, Vegas, which was started by the mob, was operated by the mob until, well, I think, well into the 80s, I believe.
I think we worked in Vegas at just the right time.
Yeah.
It was calm and ran smoothly, and I didn't hear any stories like that around where we
No.
worked. I loved. What was your favorite room that we worked?
The last one.
Oh, at the Westgate.
Yeah, because
I loved it.
We redid the entire
Yeah.
audio-video system in
Yeah.
the room. So it was probably the best audio-video in Vegas.
It was great.
Yeah.
And it was 750 seats, which I loved. The owner of the hotel kept wanting to give me the big room where Barry is right now. I kept saying, no, I really like this room over here. With 750 seats, you can fill 750 seats without any stress every night. And
Well, you were in the big room for 2.5 years.
I liked it, but I had a big show. I had 80 dancers, and it was the Moulin Rouge.
You mean the Moulin Rouge?
Yeah,
Moulin Rouge.
yeah, that was fun. You liked it too with all the topless girl dancers?
I barely noticed.
Yeah.
I barely noticed.
He
it.
barely noticed.
You know, occasionally they would stop me in the hallway on the way to the show upstairs to talk, and they were all 6 feet to begin with, and then they wore big heels.
Yeah.
So I was actually talking to their chests.
How about the girl that came over to talk to you about something?
Oh yeah, naked.
No underpants.
No anything. No, she was naked.
She sits down on the couch, and I'm looking at her going,
Yeah.
you have no underpants on.
Yeah, she did a Sharon Stone moment several times during that meeting.
I know. I finally had to ask her to leave. nicely. I have to get ready for the show now, dear.
Yeah. Well, I didn't ask her to leave.
No.
You know?
Actually, that's not your cup of tea, though, is it?
Is what my cup of tea?
Having a strange girl in the dressing room naked talking to you about money.
No, I mean, I wouldn't. I
It
wouldn't.
sounds like she's a hooker.
I wouldn't have organized it that way. But as long as it happened. No, you know, after a while, after you've been around.
That's
for
what
a
it
while-
was. We saw her every day, and she just felt like we're just friends of hers,
Yeah.
which she was. But like, I finally had to put out an edict to all the girls in the show. When you want to interact with my husband, because he was the business, you must wear clothes.
But of course they didn't anyway.
Then they taunted me. Haha.
Yeah, right.
She doesn't have a bra on. Haha. Never seen girls that completely oblivious to being naked and that comfortable with being naked.
No, but you know what? As a man,
Yeah.
I got very comfortable being
I
around
bet
all
you
these
did.
naked- No, really.
I bet you did.
I mean, at first I thought, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. But after a while, it's like, it's part of the normality or normalcy.
It's like naked people in a locker room. It just becomes
Yeah.
part of the process. Like
Yeah.
we go
However,
work out and we're on a team, and then we go shower, and it does kind of become the norm. with
That's what it
people.
did with him, yeah.
no, but after a while, like, I remember after a few
I was
months-
always in a gown, though.
Yeah, after a few months of this, we took a little vacation, and I had this strange feeling, and then I realized I'm in withdrawal.
Well, at least they were all magnificent and beautiful and
They were.
perfect and perfectly proportioned.
Yeah, yeah, they were. It was great.
I remember when my father, I had him take his picture between two showgirls, and they looked like they're 10 feet tall. And they probably were with the heels and the wings. They had angel wings and all this. And so he was short, and he's actually littler than me, and he put his arms around their waist, and that's when he realized they were bare waisted. He goes, whoa, like that. Remember that?
Yeah, but he got used to it very quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he did. So, for folks who just joined us or joined us a little while ago,
It's a lemon day. That's why I'm in
It's
my
a lemon
lemon
day.
hat.
and it's 25% off the site, the entire site, and the promo code is lemon25. Okay, 25% off the site. Promo code lemon25. And the lemon products today, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We featured 9 lemon products.
10.
today. 10. Okay. All right.
If you consider does the Eco Cleaner come with the cleaner and the?
Yes.
Oh, then that's 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah, you will love all of these products. You will love them. They're if you're going out looking for something special for your house, you'd come home with 1 or 2 or more of those. So great, and having beautiful. Get yourself a little oval silver tray and put the hand wash and the body lotion, hand lotion and body wash. No,
Okay. So Marge Reeves.
hand lotion
I think
and
is what you
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Marge Reeves says, "You look great. You're on my dashboard right now. I'm driving." Laugh out loud.
I'll do this. So I'll be like a bobblehead on your
Okay.
dashboard.
Wow. Don't get too focused on it, Marge. Okay. And you know, I always drinking and driving. Okay, drinking and driving is the worst. What I say is, pull over to the side of the road, drink, then drive.
Much better. Great advice.
That's what we did in Canada.
Yeah,
you know,
that sounds very Canadian.
I was in a cross-country car rally in the middle of the winter, and we couldn't go on main roads. We had to go on country roads for hundreds of miles, and we always had a bottle of cognac there. And even though every so often, you know, we'd drive into a ditch and we'd have to call, and the cops would come and they would see the bottle, it was fine. Yeah, it was fine because we're on country roads.
Yeah, right,
I
right.
mean, I couldn't do it today. I wouldn't do it today.
No,
And nor I wouldn't suggest my children do it today.
No.
Or anybody do it today.
because they'd say, "You're how old, sir?"
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take your license away.
Anyway. Well, actually, I had to go in and take a sight test to renew my license. And I failed.
You failed?
I failed, yeah. So I went into the one in the desert, okay, and passed.
What's the difference?
I don't know. Maybe my eyes were, I don't know, my eyes were in better shape that day.
Blurry? Yeah.
I can't remember. But I passed. So
Do you
I
have some mornings when your eyes are more clear than others?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we use eye drops, isn't it?
No, that's for crud.
For what?
Crud.
Did you say crud?
And dry eye. Also when you're
Yeah.
dry eye.
Yeah, dry eye.
Well, crud and dry eye are kind of the same thing.
Yeah, all of a sudden, dry eye is like a disease now. You see the commercial, okay, with
I
some
know.
little cartoon character dying or whatever they're doing. Yeah. No, I first thing I do, not first thing, but one of the first things I do in the morning is I take my
You do.
pure eye drops with no preservatives, and I wash my eyes, and I do see better.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You do, I was just thinking, me too, when I put the eye drops in it, it
It's
all
great.
clears up, yeah.
It's great.
Right.
Yeah. I think when you put them in, you have to lay on your back.
Yes.
If you can, you have to first to lay on your back and do one eye, then the other, and then just lay there blinking and moving your head sort of gently back and forth to spread it all around and make sure that you get the maximum benefit. Okay.
Well, Kavanaugh Mary Kay says, Suzanne and Al, I use your echo cleaner in my carpet cleaner to clean up my cat's hairballs.
I miss my cat so much right now. I even miss her hairballs.
You know what?
Aw.
You know what I find interesting about
It's International Cat Day. Did you know that?
Oh, don't tell me that. She probably knows.
Yeah.
She's
Yesterday?
sitting at home
We were
going,
going to post a picture of Gloria, and then when we found out that Olivia had passed, we wanted to
yeah.
pay tribute to her.
Yeah.
So.
What did you think of her?
Well, that was probably, I can't remember if that was the first movie I saw, or maybe it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'll have to look up the dates. But it was the most impactful movie I saw as a young person. Like
Yeah.
that just, I was blown away by the story and the characters and the music. And she was such an icon.
Yes.
She was just so good in it. To be so, and just that voice, her voice was so melodic, and then she was just, the transformation was so captivating as a young person to see that.
Absolutely.
And still, when you think about that as, for instance, a Halloween costume, still, even 50 years later, you're still thinking, like, everyone knows exactly what that is.
Okay, here's something I've never heard before in my life.
What's this, Al?
And nor have you, nor has anybody.
Okay.
Okay, it's from Michelle Bueller. She said, quote, I drank bleach when I was a child, and I'm so allergic right now to bleach. She drank bleach.
Why did you drink?
She's alive.
Yeah, why did you drink bleach?
Well,
She going to tell you?
I don't
Probably
know.
accidentally, I would think.
Yeah.
How do you drink bleach accidentally?
Kids.
That
before
tastes
they,
awful.
They didn't have safety lids on things, and
Wow,
crazy.
bleach. Maybe
Yeah.
her mother was pouring bleach in the washing. Isn't that what you do? You pour it in the washing machine?
I don't know.
Just a moment. You're an expert with the washing machine.
The laundry.
I've watched you around washing machines for decades,
I know.
and you do things that I don't know how to do.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, you do with the washing machines and the washing. You don't put this in with that because if you
Oh,
put
yeah.
this in with that, then
Yeah.
it'll get, that will get on this. And then you say, don't pour it directly on the clothes because
No.
then it'll make
See
a
how much
big
you learned?
thing of- see that? I've
You
learned
learned
that.
being
But
around
still-
me.
But then you push the right. It's what's amazing. You're a button pusher, okay? And I'm putting everybody on notice. If one day you hear that our kitchen blew up with us in it, it's because of the button pusher. I had nothing to do with it, okay? But I see you when you're around a washing machine, you push the right buttons.
Always.
Okay, and it starts up.
Yeah.
And I'm always amazed. Wow, she got it to work.
That's his biggest criticism. I have to give him something to criticize me about. So he goes, "You're a button pusher." That's a real
that's
negative.
not a criticism.
Well, it's a negative. It's like you don't know what you're doing. You push any button you see and expect something
Well,
to turn up.
No, you push every button, hoping one of them is the right one.
Well, these things are like there's just so many buttons.
Those are apps.
I know. So there's those, and then those.
You hardly have any. I know people who have pages and pages of apps. You don't even have one page. Look, hold it up. Look at, what's that? That's a picture of us.
And David Friedman
Wow.
in Jerusalem.
Oh, yeah, in Jerusalem. What an incredible trip.
What a
that
trip.
was.
What a trip.
Yeah, I want to go back there.
Me too.
You know what? It doesn't matter what religion you are.
No, it
or
doesn't.
Even if you have no religion,
It doesn't.
there's something about being in Jerusalem.
It's like walking through the Bible.
Yeah, but even if there is
If
no
you never
Bible,
read the Bible, right? I didn't
there's-
know I would be so moved.
Yeah,
And it's been, what, 5 years? And I'm still moved.
yeah, not quite. Like 3 years.
I have lost track of time
Well,
in terms of how long I was laid up with this injury. And so it was like everything's before the injury and after. That was before the injury, right? Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
aren't
you-
I lucky that I'm doing so well?
but you know what? After the surgery, your neck was so painful, your neck and your shoulders, and you had to take those heavy duty,
Ugh.
what do they call them?
Oxycontin.
Painkillers?
Yeah.
Painkillers, and so that wipes out your memory because you.
I
couldn't-
know.
and maybe that's what it's supposed to do. I don't know.
So they don't have to remember. Like, I guess I don't know. They could probably do that with childbirth, although there's something strangely wonderful about childbirth pain.
Childhood pain
Childbirth.
or childbirth pain.
Yeah. Wasn't that a darling baby we met last night?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. And then you started to tell her about you had a friend whose baby had big ears too, and I'm thinking, don't say that to her.
Okay. Okay.
The baby is darling because it had big ears.
No, but how can that's all you,
You
notice
saved
about the baby?
You saved your. I know. But you saved your son.
I was going to say, I hope that a big wind doesn't come up tonight. Anyway, I have a compliment here for me. It's from Margaret Kaufman, who says, "Al, you are so alert. My husband doesn't even know a washing machine has buttons."
Well, are you guys going out again tonight?
Of course.
Yeah, this is our last night out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. This
So-
is it.
Well, I'm going to do an after show tonight, guys. So if you want to tune in, I'll probably clean because I have echo cleaner. So I might as well multitask
Yeah.
and do a show.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love you, Caroline, and I love all of
I
you.
love you too.
Remember, it's only about who you love and who loves you. And I love you. Have a good evening, and God bless Olivia Newton-John.